Good afternoon, everybody. This short tutorial is to help you find different journal articles and books on the GMIT library site. To do that, the first thing we need to do is to click onto the Google search engine, and we're going to type in GMIT Learning Online. Once you click into the GMIT Learning Online, click into the page that is shown on Google. And all of you are familiar by now with this setup. But instead of going into Galway into your courses, go right down to the bottom of this page. And on the far left-hand corner, what you will see is student links. One of the links that you need to look at is the library link. And to access the library, this is the quickest way to do it. Down to the bottom of the page in Learning Online and click on the library link. Once you get as far as the library link, what you will see is this little box here called Search and Find. And what you need to do is whatever you want to search or whatever information you require, you can put it in here. For instance, I'm just going to search biodiversity. Okay. And when I search it, every single journal article, book, video, everything associated with the word biodiversity that GMIT have access to will show up on this site. And as you can see, the search result shows that there is nearly 500,000 different books and journal articles, etc., with the word biodiversity in the title. Now, if you're looking for more specific things, the keywords should always be more detailed. The one thing that you need to keep in mind when you are using this facility is the search engine on the left-hand side. So see the source type. I know that all I want to look up is academic journals. So instead of having every single type of book, it is narrowing my search to just academic journals. The second thing that I want to do, and I want to limit to, is peer-reviewed papers. And as I have mentioned to you already, they are the type of papers that have been approved by people within your industry, and they are peer-reviewed, so they're really credible sources of information when you're looking at writing a paper. So what we have here is we now know we have only academic diaries and journals that we're looking at, and we are looking at peer-reviewed papers, but I want to see the full text of all of those. Okay, so again, it's narrowing down my search to papers that I have that I have access to the full journal article. Some, let's say some journals, you may only have access to the abstract or the introduction, and you mightn't have full access, but I want to make sure that I can read every single inch of the journal, and to do that you have to click on full text. Just keep an eye too on the publication date. We know that every single journal that I'm looking at spans between 1957 and 2017-18. So if, for instance, you want to look up information on biodiversity in the, let's say, the last 10 years, you literally just slide up along the bar, and as you can see, the search is reduced even further. So that is part one of the video clips, how to access journals online. Once you get in here, what you need to do for part two is you need to be able to see the journal articles. So what we do is we just click on full text. So clicking on full text, it will bring you right to that journal article, as you can see here. If you want to download the PDF, on the far left-hand corner, you can see here the download tab, and you can do that. Before you do that, it is extremely important to keep in mind what different journals you are referencing. And to do that, over in the far right-hand corner, there's a little word called Cite. Click on that Cite bar, and it has every single type of reference system that you can use. And the one that we need is the Harvard referencing system. So it is really important before you move on any further to highlight that Harvard referencing system and copy it to a Word document. So we can see here I'll have just an ordinary Microsoft Word document that I should have opened, but hindsight is great. and I'm going to put that reference into my document, and I know that that is reference 1. So you can see it here. Once you have done that and you've read the journal article, you then need to cite it, and we'll be doing that in the second video.